Peace, 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 peace and blessings, family. So this video here was requested from one of my mentees. He asked me, how do you clear your sexual energies from your past partners? And there are many ways to clear them, but the essential way to clear them is to create that space for yourself. Now, this whole topic is huge to me because growing up, casual sex was just a no-brainer, like people did it, right? But we don't realize how much it affects our well-being, how much it affects who we truly are as people. You know, when two souls collide and become one, we don't realize that their past partner's energies and their past partner's energies are intertwined as well. So when it comes to those things, there must be a way to properly cleanse ourselves and clear ourselves. Casual sex leaves us disconnected from ourselves, from our sexual energy, from our emotional energy, and it leaves us feeling depleted overall. It leaves us in this constant pursuit of short-term gratification. It's almost like a quick fix to try to address the wounds and the pain from our past. And that's whether it was childhood trauma, heartbreak, loss of someone. We have to realize that we hold those things sometimes. And at one point in my life, I spent 7 months clearing sexual energy, and I felt light. I felt like myself. I felt truly connected to myself. And I realized that having casual sex left me feeling drained and depleted and unmotivated, and I had to take full accountability to say I brought that onto myself, because we allow sexual energies. We say yes, we open ourselves up to those things, whether we know it or not. It could be unconscious because we might be turned up, getting lit, right? Smoking, drinking, lit. And that was the place where I was coming from. I was coming from a very wounded place at those moments. And the first step of clearing your sexual energy is that you have to separate yourself so that you could find a better connection with God and a better connection with yourself. So you have to create that space. That's our first step. Is creating a safe space for yourself to see how beautiful you are, how lovely you are, and to give yourself that love. Fill yourself up with so much of that love. So when it is time for you to open up to give that love out, you'll be, I have plenty of love. Of course I could. But a lot of times we don't take that time out for ourselves. We jump right into another situation because we feel like that will heal our hearts. But we have to give ourselves time to heal, to truly heal, so that we see truth for what it is. And it's imperative that we begin to create a space in our lives that we can really observe who we've been, who we are, and who we want to be. Now, essentially, what does holding space really means? What does that look like? It looks like a couple different things, right? It looks like celibacy. It looks like not having an intimate connection for a long period of time with another being, but developing this deep communion with the Most High within your own heart, so that you know that you are fulfilled within yourself, and everything else is just extra. This will give you like a super great perspective that helps you see the big purpose in your purpose and why you are here. Life is much more than eating, sleeping, fucking, and just going through that cycle. Sometimes we get caught up in this cycle, right? And we become a slave to our senses. Our senses, yes. And we must find a deeper connection with ourselves. I mean, you deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve to feel appreciated. You deserve to give that time for yourself. Secondly, set an intention with respect to who you want to be moving forward. What does sexual intimacy look like for you? What does it represent? In those times of deep soul searching, it's great to identify past traumas that was left unchecked. Maybe it's childhood wounds. Maybe it's sexual abuse. Maybe it's bullying. Maybe it's feeling unworthy. Maybe it's weight issues. Maybe it's sexual abuse. You know, whatever comes up, address it with a professional. Contact a therapist. Don't be shy to reach out to a therapist. That's their job. You know, and that's what helped me even in my journey. And I do coaching sessions. But even therapists need therapists. So reach out so that you can find help within yourself, which is super, super, super dope, man. It's dope to take care of yourself and to even take care of your mental space and figuring out what's bothering you and what you're lacking or what you feel like you're lacking, and just looking at it with a scope so that you could truly see and so that you can find solutions to get out of any pain or any problems that you may be facing. Especially for black men. That's what I was saying. Especially for our black men, because at times you guys, we can just block ourselves off and say, okay, I just got to get this money. Okay, I just got to do this. That's why I started this men's program. Spiritual healing is also important when it comes to clearing your past energies in general. Just the things that you want to release, right? And that could look like prayer. That could look like meditation. That could look like breath work. That can look like working out, stretching, qigong, tai chi, couple different things that we can do. And fasting is important as well. Fasting. I'm on my fast right now, and I feel like this is part of the reason why I'm even doing this video, because it gave me so much purpose. It allowed me to strip away of things that's no longer serving me and allow me to give service to people. And that's what life is all about. So it allowed me to just dwell deeper within myself and fill myself with love so that I could show up fully and holistically. So it could look like it could look like a bunch of different things, right? But the biggest thing is to take time for yourself. And sometimes we could be in this rat race, and we have to step out of the matrix in order to see ourselves again, the beautiful beings that we are, men and women. You are much more than just these physical bodies. And I'm not going to go too deep into that, but you are much more than just casual sex. You are much more than just settling for less. You are much more than just settling for even money, the fiat. You are golden. You are priceless. And you have to take time away so that you could see how priceless you truly are. Taking that time after a shower to even lavender yourself up, to take that time for self-care. Taking your time. So like I said before, I spent 7 months just clearing sexual energy. And this time I intend to do 9 months. But this video isn't about me. But during those 7 months, I got this deep connection to myself. And it allowed me to feel a sense of peace and embracing me holistically. Not segmenting myself for the sake of separation, but for the sake of understanding who I am. And just to reflect on who I want to be. And what do I want to leave here? And what do I want to give? And these moments like this allows me to see what I was doing that work for. Like I'm just scratching the surface of where I'm gonna be. And I know that and I feel that in my core. And I'm at a place where I feel pretty whole. To be honest, I've been doing a lot of deep work. It was a time where I was neglecting my meditations. I was neglecting prayer. And when you neglect those things that connect you with the Most High, you neglect yourself. When you neglect yourself by eating foods that no longer serve you, you don't have no connection with the Most High, because the Most High gave us real food. He gave us fruits and vegetables so that we could connect deeper with Him. And I tell you, once you connect deeply with God and just yourself and being this awareness, you no longer walk around feeling broken or feeling empty inside. You are filled with joy and love, and this will never leave you. Everything in this life will leave you. Whether it's through death, whether it's through whatever. But this awareness will never leave you, and this is who you truly are. You are love. You and the Most High are one and the same. I want you to understand that in your heart, at your deepest core. And that's why it's so important to clear your energy so that you can see that, right? You can see that with your own eyes and your own heart. And clearing your energy, your sexual energy, is also important because we all carry what you call the electromagnetic signature and a spiritual signature as well. And just to be clear, this is not about clearing yourself of somebody because they was good or bad. None of those judgmental labels, none of those terms, but this is for you to connect deeper with yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It has everything to do with you and God. And you protecting yourself and you doing what's right for you. I'm doing this because I'm reaching. We're going to say I've reached my full potential, right? And be careful of how you speak to yourself and how you allow others to speak to you. Because how you speak to yourself is a direct reflection of how others treat you and how to speak to you. But I do this to connect deeper with my greater self, deeper with the Most High. And so, there you have it. Thank you so much, Joe, for requesting this video. If you need more guidance, you that's listening in, don't hesitate to reach out. I do offer coaching sessions. Peace and blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.